Hello, everybody, and good evening, and welcome to Belgrade, the Alexander Nikolic Hall. This is the FIBA Basketball World Cup European Qualifiers. It's game day 3, and it is a clash between Serbia and Slovakia. So you look in this group, and Belgium, having beaten both of the teams we're going to watch tonight, they are up at the top. Latvia are 1-1, and Serbia are 1-1. Slovakia have lost both of their games.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the team of Slovakia, number 3, Matej Majerčak.
So big moment here. You know, Slovakia didn't go through the European qualifiers last time. It's their first real opportunity to get a taste of this, and they are in a place, really the hotbed, the heartland of basketball in Belgrade, and they would love to come out and get a big result tonight. They've got some talent, maybe a little short on experience at this level, but you got to start somewhere, and they have shown some good things in their 2 defeats. But it's all about execution, concentration, 40 minutes of just being tactically sound. You got to learn how to make adjustments on the fly, obviously. You get together, you don't have quite as much time to prepare, so the more time that they're together, the better they will be. So Nikola Jovic played at the under-19 World Cup last year. Petrušev as well. He was with Serbia at the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament here in Belgrade, where sadly for Serbia fans, they were not successful, falling to Italy and not going to the Tokyo Games. That was quite a disappointment for this team. Svetislav Pešić needs no introduction. He is the coach of this team, and he loves it. He loves the task, being back at the helm of the national team, where really, you know, he's had so much success over the years. He's had success everywhere. I mean, who's kidding who? Wherever he has gone, he's been successful, but he's had some incredible moments with the former Yugoslavia, with Germany, and he's coaching Serbia now and trying to get them to the World Cup. So now we will have the national anthems for Slovakia and Serbia.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. Dame I gospodo, molimo vas da je ostanite sada I pozdravite himnu Srbije.
So there he is, the great man, Svetislav Pešić, and shaking hands with the Slovak Republic coach, Oleg Melešenko. And really, if you are a basketball fan, you just love games like this. So referees tonight, Zafer Yilmaz in the middle there from Turkey, Thomas Biswell from France on the right, and Mehmet Sahin also from Turkey on the left. So nice refereeing crew here for tonight's game in this famous Alexander Nikolic Hall. And we'll get a look at the starting fives and rosters of both of these teams. Again, you come to Belgrade and you just feel the energy, the passion for sport, but above all for me, basketball. It's just an incredible place, maybe unmatched unless you go to Lithuania, where you also feel it. I mean, it's a place where you have a lot of people that know a lot about basketball. Let's put it that way. Will Serbia be able to hold serve tonight here at home against upset-minded Slovakia? We are about to find out. So Slovakia, Mario Iring, Šimon Krajkovic, Mikhail Fusik, Vladimir Brodzianski, who's been a real handful, and Marek Dolezaj. You might remember him from his college days at Syracuse, playing for Jim Boeheim. Now he's playing in Greece. And there you have the bench as well, and of course, Coach Melešenko. So Oleg Melešenko, fully aware of the difficulties in just playing well against a team like Serbia, never mind beating them. But I'm sure he's looking at it like it's just another opponent, and you got to get out and execute. You got to get out and play defense. Maybe take advantage of some of the youth in the Serbia team. So Balsa Koprivica, Alexa Radonov, Marko Jagadic, Kurica, Alexa Avramovic, and Uros Trifunovic in the starting five. Nikola Jovic, Jurisic, Petrushev, Ristić, Simanic, Novak, and Djokovic coming off the bench. With, again, Svetislav Pešić calling the shots. And remember, so of all the achievements, I mean, he's had numerous achievements over the years, but let's talk about international basketball and what he did with Germany, coaching them to a European title in 1993. He coached Yugoslavia famously to the 2002 FIBA Basketball World Cup title. And during his career, he's taken over teams in crisis and turned them around. And in many respects, I think that's a situation where he does his best work. When he comes in where maybe the expectations aren't as high, or maybe things feel maybe a tad broken, and he puts things together and he gets great results. And it's a different type of challenge being with the national team, especially during the qualifiers, because you're getting your players together, but you're not practicing with them every single day. So it's of course, before the big tournaments, you have training camps, but before these European qualifiers games, you don't have them together that much. But again, nobody knows more about the game, really, that's coaching than Svetislav Pešić, in my humble opinion. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome. And right out of the gate, Slovakia winning the opening tip and attacking the basket to the left. And they miss with a long three-pointer. And here comes Avramovic and Serbia. I think that was Fusek who won the jump ball. And Radonov blocked the shot by Fusek. Three-point or long jump shot good from Trifunovic. And now the pass goes out of bounds. So the first jumper was indeed a 2 by Trifunovic. Now Avramovic passes outside. They swing it. Oh, bullet pass down low. They keep swinging it. Avramovic follows up the miss. And the ball goes off of Mario Ehring. Now driving in, Avramovic, not able to get it to drop. Five seconds on the shot clock. There have been some pretty entertaining games, I'd say, in the European qualifiers the first couple of days for the FIBA Basketball World Cup that's going to be played in Indonesia, in Japan, and the Philippines next year. As teams try to make it. Shot clock winding down. And the shot is good. Goodness me. That shot was made from Novi's side. Trifunovic. A full 2.5 meters behind the arc. And the three is good with the defense running right at him. Vladimir Brodzianski. So good reply. And another long jump shot. This one from the big man, Marko Jagadic Kurica. And Mario Ehring trying to make the pass, understandably, but maybe he could have attempted a layup there. Ehring is averaging 7.5 points. 4.0 rebounds and 4.5 assists in the 2 games. And another long shot. This one from Brodzianski, excuse me. Chalk up the assist to Ehring there. And getting down the lane, missing was Avramovic, but there for the follow was Balsa Koprivica. Ehring, well, it was a dangerous pass. Mario Ehring gets down the paint and denied. Fun player to watch, but Serbia cognizant of his ability to put the ball on the deck and go to the basket. They were waiting on him. A shot from the corner, not there, but the rebound by Dolezaj. Alley-oop pass. Wow. Fusic. He has got some length, doesn't he? Oh, gosh. We just watched Papa Giannis do that all night for Greece up against Turkey, and it looks like Fusic gets up even higher. So that foul called on Dolezaj. So Alexei Radonov takes his time. There's Dolezaj. Yeah, I mentioned it before, but it's worth mentioning again. You know, he played a lot for Jim Boeheim during his time at Syracuse, and Boeheim, obviously, one of the great coaches in American college basketball at Syracuse. If you win his trust, you must be pretty good. Bounce pass gets, it's right at the feet of Fusic, and Serbia run to the other end. Open three. Trifunovic misses. Offensive rebound. They stay with it. Good job challenging the shot. Earring on the break. Count it. He is kind of silky, smooth, slick, and he is wearing number 4. Keep an eye on him. Look at him almost coming up with the steal. Dangerous dribbling the basketball up there from Radonov. Passes it back outside. Trifunovic drives in and coming in and getting the rebound and put back. Koprivica. Earring, alley-oop, and this time you have to say Earring maybe threw it behind him just a little bit. I mean, Fusic clearly can get up pretty high. Full length extension. But he can't get up that high. It looked like it was thrown a little bit behind him. 26-year-old, plays at Inter Bratislava. 2.22 meters in height. He is a very big athletic center. Very tall athletic center. I wouldn't say he's got a lot of weight on him. And good job, Jagadic. Kurica having his way. Abraham in the game, takes it back outside. Dolezaj gets on the baseline. He has it taken away. Here comes Serbia on the break. Radonov. So leading to a timeout by Melashenko of Slovakia.
Doskočili všetko. Ako je to možno? Zarobte faul na tom. A potom druhá vec. Pozrite sa, idú mi pomáhať všetci. Tvrdo. Fake. Ukázať. Prírávka. Teraz zahrajte. Head. Heads up. Hej. Prírávka. Hej, cut. Hej, celý pohyb. Hej. Tak hneď katli a vám. A potom dvaja vy. Poďte na horse. Hej, dvaja. Horse. Leba hand off. Leba back pick, okay? Opostupí. Hej.
Well, you feel the sense of urgency in the huddle of Slovakia. Well, not much better, more entertainment on a Friday night than going to watch a national team play. Earring brings it across midcourt. Jakub Petras also in the game now, number 32. He just passed it to Brodzianski. Missing it from a long way out. Abram. So, moving screen. Moving screen on Petras. Number 32, Jakub Petras. And again, Serbia on the attack. Jigadic, Kurica. How about that? Fouled by Brodzianski. So a chance for a three-point play. So Jigadic, Kurica, if he makes this, he'll be coming out. And he does indeed. Great start to the game for him. So Jigadic, Kurica goes out, over to the bench. He's got 8 points. And also Dolajaj goes out. Timotej Malovic comes in, number 88. Earring gets it back. Earring. Boy, he really is smooth, isn't he? Samanic also in the game, checking in for Jigadic. Jigadic, Kurica. Long jump shot, not there. And Petras able to chase it down. Bounce pass. Nice bounce pass again to Petras. Get it out of here, they say. Brodzianski. So Koprivica comes out and commits the foul. I mean, you can't give Koprivica too much credit there because the shot was already blocked. But he made sure it wasn't going to get anywhere near the rim. He did get credit for the block. Launching it and missing from deep, Shimon Krajcevic. Avramovic, as he's wont to do, puts his head down, loses the basketball. Abraham whizzes it over to Brodzianski. Brodzianski puts it up. Avramovic has the foul called. So they called that on Krajkovic, reaching from behind. And Abramovic hits his first free throw. So Serbia trying to bounce back from their last game, a defeat against Belgium. So Abramovic gets to take a seat, and coming in is Jovan Novak. So Jurisic picks up his first foul. Nikola Jurisic. Like a soccer bet, 18 years of age. So the young teen getting quite an experience here, playing for his national team. Pass whipped over, and tough drive by Brodzianski, and he earns a trip to the line. First one is good from the Juventud Badalona 27-year-old. Second as well. And great defense by Petraš. And they continue to try to feed it down low. Good D by Slovakia. And then the reach and the foul by Novak. Bounce pass, Petraš shares the basketball, and basket is good by Brodzianski, and Slovakia have pulled it within 4 points. And how about that, Jurisic following up his miss. And at the final shot of the quarter, no good from Šimon Krajkovic. Serbia lead it 24-18 over Slovakia at the end of one. Slovakia have put up 10 threes and hit 4. You can see they depend heavily on that shot. Well, there were some good plays in this first quarter. Trifunovic, watch this, a long way out. Krajkovic passing it over to Brodzianski for the 3. And Brodzianski from the other wing. Radonov missing, but Serbia attacking the boards. Koprivica. And Fusic going up. Showing us his hops and height. Radonov, nobody was stopping him there. Jagadic going to work. Surprised we didn't see an earring there. Hey, how about this? Scan that QR code in on your screen there to get live stats and more for the European qualifiers of the FIBA Basketball World Cup, a tournament that will be held in Indonesia, Japan, and it'll also be held in Philippines. That'll be in 2023. Hard to believe that's already coming around. Feels like we were just in China. And long rebound out by Trifunovic. That was Simanic that missed the three. So nice answer there by Ristic. And Serbia back up by 8 points. Krajcevic steps back. And, well, Fusek back in the game and throws it out of bounds. Serbia passing it with precision. Jursic. Brodzianski gets in. Fusek keeps it alive, gets it back, passes it out, and well, three-pointer did not fall for Abraham. Fusek grabs a rebound. Three-pointer, not there again. Now Fusek crashing the boards. Novak goes off of him, earring, trying to get it. And they end up giving away another three-pointer. Trifunovic. Trifunovic just 21 years of age. Brodzianski stops the right. Well, just great teamwork there, passing. Jovan Novak hitting it about the free throw line. Earring now. Fusek left wide open. Couldn't say no. Trifunovic into the paint. Good hands by Serbia. Trifunovic, look at him hustling and getting to the ball, and that's gonna keep him on the floor and earn some plaudits from the fans. Nothing like steals and dunks that'll endear yourself to your supporters. Meanwhile, Abraham hits it from the right corner to cut it back to a 10-point deficit. Juricic pulls up. And Brodzinski, quick pass, gets it back. The three, it's good. And back to a 7-point game. So Slovakia just keep playing, keep passing, keep working hard, and they shoot themselves right back. Number 6. But I don't think many people expected Montenegro to make it to the last FIBA Basketball World Cup. And I don't think many people expected the Czech Republic, who Slovakia know very well, obviously, as a neighboring country. Used to be Czechoslovakia, then the Velvet Revolution. And Czech Republic made it to the quarterfinals now. The Czechs are 0-3, so they are in a pretty dire straits right now. I don't know how many people expected Poland to make it last time. They made it for the first time in half a century, more than half a century, to the World Cup through the European qualifiers. So sometimes you just need to get a win and get on a roll. And the next thing you know, you're playing for a spot in the World Cup. Well, good idea. The pass, it goes off the hands of Radonov and out of bounds. So the kick called on Novak. Offensive foul. On Richard Cornell. So Dolajai and another foul called. So Dolajai is back in the game. And also Boris Boyanovsky, number 15, is in. Radonov turns it over. Just bowled Dolajai right over. And going up and scoring was Boyanovsky. I didn't know if that was a shot or a pass. I guess it was a pass. And the nifty pass down low to Ristic. No, they said that was in fact a shot at the other end, which Boyanovsky got the offensive rebound and put it up. So the shot was by Richard Cornell. Krajcevic misses with a runner. Radonov spins, passes, no look. Look at him zip it around, make the extra pass. You heard Coach Pezic say that. And look at the hustle from Serbia. Wow, Trifunovic Terrific play. Watch this. Brodzianski back in the game. So Bojanovski goes back out. And the ball drops for Borisa Simenic. And Earring was fouled out on the perimeter by Trifunovic. Krajcevic gets it to Brodzianski. Nice pass. Oh, what a play from Slovakia, finished by Earring. Talking about making the extra pass. Look at this. Slovakia refusing to go away right now, trailing by 7. So Earring slides in front of Avramovic. Krajcevic goes out. Abram comes back in. 2:26 remaining. Latvia up 29-14 on Belgium midway through the second quarter. So things not going well for Belgium, who lead this group. Avramovic. Earring. Another terrific play by Earring. Looked like he was going to make the pass, and then he took it all the way. And Jagadic creates it with the rebound. Avramovic, another three-pointer. So Melashenko calls timeout.
Stále teraz veľmi agresívne hrajú. Keď spravíte pohyb a pekná slona len dolu. To hneď spravíte, buď tento voľný, hej, ale teraz chcem. Choď dolu. Ty si tu, ty si tu. Ty si tu. Áno. Postaví mu slonu. Daj mu prihrávku. A tu postav slonu. Ty si mu a ty hraj. Tu je kat. OK? Dohodnite? Boj.
Well, these are the last two games in the European qualifiers. Of course, Sweden also won tonight over Croatia, in Croatia. So Croatia's struggles in the qualifiers continue. Remember, they did not make it to the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2019. Earring. Nice bounce pass to Brodzianski. And they're going to count it. Brodzianski making an 8-point game again. And Slovakia would like to get a stop. Cut further into that deficit. Go to halftime feeling good about themselves. And they do get the turnover, and now the pass made too far ahead, so blown opportunity. Three-point shot, Simonic, and again Brodzianski this time. So that was Dolajai who threw it away previously. Nice little pass. Oh, Petras gets rejected. Abraham puts it up, and Brodzianski just is terrific, doing everything. Abraham again, still can't get it to go. Earring hustles to the basketball, and Slovakia will hold on to the last shot. At least they'll try to. Earring puts it up, brings a little bit of rain, and that is it. That might have counted had it gone. Not that it was close to going. It did hit the backboard. But Serbia on top at halftime, 44-36 over Slovakia. Serbia 14-24 inside the arc, 4 of 10 from long range, 7 threes for Slovakia. That's what's helping them stay within striking distance. That and some of their passing. Slovakia actually out rebounding Serbia. 3 more assists. And Brodzianski has a game high 19, but Trifunovic has 9, Avramovic, Alexa Avramovic 8, and Jagodic Kurica 8 for Serbia. Well, plenty of good plays to watch again here as these two teams trade blows, and I'll let you digest them. Trifunovic, that long 3. Brodzianski has been as good as advertised tonight. Where Serbia have really punished Slovakia is when they have come up with a steal or stepped into the passing lane. They've been off to the races, and they've scored 14 points off the turnovers of Slovakia. The 10 turnovers, excuse me, the 9 turnovers. Nice to see the young kids at the game tonight, getting a taste of the national team. And that's been one of the really great things about. You notice it in a lot of the countries. Some of the young players getting a lot of quality minutes in these things, and like the Trifunovic is there, just 21 years of age, but playing big minutes tonight and making plays like that, and it's only going to help him when he goes back to Partizan. Earring, of course, needs no introduction. He is well known, 23 years of age, really good player. And Brodzianski as well has been a steady performer. So Serbia on top at halftime, 44-36 against Slovakia.
Who will you become? When the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands. It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Oh, swatted away. What deep.
Now Alexander Lipovi. Well, he made 1-3 in the first half, but he's not made another. Oh, how about that? Joel Parra showing just what he's about. Look at this. Around the back, as good as it gets.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
So you can see Trifunovic leading Serbia in scoring, and these are his points. He started strong. This is his most impressive play, not giving up on it, hustling down and getting the dunk. I guarantee you that would be most pleasing for him and his coach. You know, you look at the ranking of Slovakia, and you know, it's not a national team that really registers as much as so many of these other teams that we've been watching play over the past several years, especially from Europe. But you see a lot of good basketball from them and a lot of potential, and you know, it's really up to them. I think they've got a lot of possibilities if they keep working hard at it. They've got some good young players, Earring, Brodzianski. And they're only down to world number 6 Serbia by 8 points. Granted, Serbia are missing some players, some of their frontline players that would make them more formidable, but I think both these teams have played some attractive basketball tonight. And the other game in the group that both of these teams will be looking at will be Belgium-Latvia. Belgium at home trailing 40-25. Brodzianski plays in Spanish ACB with Juventud, one of the top teams, well, one of the top 6 teams. They're 6th right now, and he is one of their best players. So no surprise that he's come out playing strong, playing as well as he has. So Trifunovic with 9 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. And look at the part tonight for Serbia. See what Slovakia can do to turn this thing around. Well, you got to get stops and you got to score points. It's pretty simple. Twelve teams will eventually make it to the FIBA Basketball World Cup. From Europe anyway, 7 from the Americas. Got Philippines will be there, obviously from Asia. Try to give you that breakdown in just a second. So here we are, second half underway. Brodzianski starts things off with a solid pass. Slovakia seem pretty happy out there. So 5 teams from Africa will qualify. As Fusek goes to the line and misses the first. And from Asia, you'll have 7 teams qualify as well. So 12 from Europe, 7 from the Americas, 7 from Asia. Indonesia won't know if they make it to the World Cup unless they get to the quarterfinals of the FIBA Asia Cup. So that'll be a big ask for them, I would imagine. But nevertheless, I'm sure they will be great hosts. And as you look at the referee's call here, Avramovic getting swatted by Fusek, getting pinned. Well, coming right out, hitting the long jump shot. Jagadic Kurica. Not what you want to see if you are Slovakia chasing this deficit. Earring, dangerous pass. Jagadic Kurica steals it and goes in old school, lays it up and in. Oh, what a bounce pass. Oh, and look at Earring get up and throw it down with 2 hands. He's got some hops. Jagadic Kurica, see how the team is energized a little bit from what just happened with Earring getting that pass and then going in for the dunk. And great block as well by Avramovic. Avramovic now for 3, nope. And the ball goes back to Slovakia, who trail by 10 points. Earring. Brodzianski swooping in for the rebound and running is Radonov. Oh, what a spin. Jagadic and Kurica, and he is fouled by Fusik. Well, he bit on the pump fake, and even after he came down, he was still able to block the shot. Hence the boos. Here's Fusik in the paint. Radinov hands it off. What a nifty finish there by Koprivica. Krajcevic for three. Good, he's fouled as well. So potential 4-point play for Slovakia. And no doubt about it. So Koprivica fouls him, and I guess you could still say it's a rare 4-point play. Although you see more 4-point plays than you used to. Let's put it that way. But it's still, I'd be surprised if we saw another one in this game, or at least in this quarter. Trifunovic gets 3 points right back. Krajcevic, nice pump fake, but then held onto it just a little too long as Serbia recovered. Look at that. Oh, great pass, flying on his back. Surely the crowd has to appreciate the effort. I think it was Avramovic. Earring, and he just sparkles, doesn't he? I mean, he's dazzling at times. You think, no, he's going to struggle to make this, and then he just makes it, and he does so with ease. So back to a 9-point game. I love calling these games again. You know, getting a chance to see some of these other teams like Slovakia that we don't really get a chance to watch that much of, and the ball goes out of bounds. And again, folks, that is one of the beauties of these European qualifiers, of the qualifying system, which came in 2017, is that now all of these teams get to play. They get to play home and away games. Fans get to go and watch them. We get to watch them. Everybody gets to watch them. And we all take a break, the international break, to do so. So you wake up every day thinking who won what and who played well. Great play. Fusek gets it back. And the defense by Serbia locks down. I love how Jagadic Kurica plays. He just gets after it. And the alley-oop knocked away by Brodzianski. Earring just kind of weaves his way around the defense. Wide open from the corner. Good, another three. And looky here, folks. 6-point game. Drilled that one by Martin Bahan. And Earring staying with it. Sticking to Vramovic. Now the fake, the handoff. Oh, I've had enough of this. Get out of my way. Koprivica throwing it down. Bahan and settled for a tough shot. Now Jagadic Kurica starts the break after the rebound of Vramovic. He gets swatted. Great end-to-end action, folks. Look at Earring go behind his back. He's in the open floor. Exciting stuff. Behind the back pass. Oh, why didn't you make it, Brodzianski? That would have been on the highlight reel. Both teams getting after each other. It's fun. Look at Earring behind the back. And if only Brodzianski had been able to make that and go to the line for a three-point play. Instead, he gets a couple of free throws, and he has already had a great night tonight. He's got 19 points, make it 20. He came in averaging 19.5 points, 7 rebounds. He had 21 against Latvia, and he had 18 against Belgium. And again, Slovakia pulled to within 6 points. 3-point shot, not there. And rebound and run. Petrash also in the game. Brodzianski spins, goes up, and good D by Serbia, by Simanic, or Simanic rather, and Koprivica gets in there and I guess clatters bodies, and let's see what they've called here. Just great aggressive play. So timeout. They say the foul was on David Abram.
Ej, teraz, ludnie zagrajcie, head, ale ty si tu, ty si prvý. Vy si zostaňte v rohu. Čo je hlava? Hlava. On prvý pôjde na fake a ty si druhý ideš na normálny pick, OK? Hráme 6. Peťka je úplne dole, puso dole, spínajte. Ale teraz on, hej? Takže občas, nie že prvú čo zahráte, prosím vás. Fejkový, Vanap, vy dvaja. Ty si prvý. Ideš na Steiger. Hej? A ty si pokračuješ ďalší a potom zase pre teba. OK? Pochopil si? Rame! No postupíš, Slovensko!
Well, thoroughly entertaining game. You watch it from the side and you're like, okay, Serbia, they're getting on top. They're making some dynamic plays. They're hitting some shots. What a great young squad. And it is. And they are. They're playing, they're playing exciting basketball. But Slovakia are playing exciting basketball as well. And they are clearly up for it because they have just doggedly stayed with it and not allowed this Serbia team to get too far in front, and they've been able to chip away and get back to within 6 points. Nice soft jump shot, Simanic. And now the turnover. And great finish by Radonov. And just like that, Slovakia coming out of the timeout, give away 4 quick points. Abram drives and gets it to Petrash. Right off. Oh, nice footwork from him. Earring putting his defenders into a spin cycle so they can cut it back to 6. Petrash. Oh, he banks it in. It is late night Friday, and the bank is indeed open for Petrash. Now Earring reaches in and takes it away. And Earring, once he is on you, he is like white on rice. He is pesky. So he's going to come out and catch a breather. It'll be Slovakia basketball down 6 points. And again, Brodzianski's still in the game. And boy, very difficult pass there. Chased down by Krajcevic. And then Krajcevic steps out of bounds. Krajcevic, 28 years of age. So good call to foul Abram. Fouls to give. Dolajai comes back in. Timotej Malovec also in the game, number 88 for Slovakia. And meanwhile, Ristic just turns and powers his way up for 2. So 4th team foul, and 7.6 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter. So they had one to give. Petrash hands it off to Krajcevic. And missing it from a long way out was Malovec. Oh! That's not going to count. What a play. It still got the crowd excited. Serbia lead at 62-54 over Slovakia at the end of 3. Serbia with twice as many shots from 2-point range. 3 more threes for Slovakia. Here's a look back at some of the highlights. You know, Timotej Malovec, just 17 years of age, 2.02 meters in height, 6 feet 8 inches. Enormous talent. Krajcevic was fouled on that made 3-pointer, got a 4-point play. But then Serbia went to the other end and got this, a 3-pointer from Trifunovic to all but negate it. Well, folks, scan in that QR code to your smartphone and you'll have all the latest news and information and stats at your fingertips. Take you straight to the European Qualifiers website. Serbia starting with possession here in the fourth quarter. Jurcic able to pass it before he turned it over. And good job, Serbia, but not able to finish. And Brodzianski gets the rebound. Remember, Earring getting a little bit of a breather here before he comes in for the final stretch run. Dolajai to Malovets, the 17-year-old. Krajcevic, nice pass and great hands from Jurcic. Quickly gets it up ahead. And Trifunovic, not this time. Oleg Malashenko coming into Belgrade with this Slovakia team, looking to prove that they belong. They want to be eating at the big table with these teams. Malovets gets it to Brodzianski. Dolajai. Three-point shot is good. So Jurcic raising some eyebrows with his play here in the fourth quarter especially. Krajcevic. And surely Mario Earring is going to get off the bench here shortly, you would think. With Slovakia down 11. So Earring does indeed come back in. So these teams will also be playing on Monday. So that's there aren't going to be any secrets by that time. That's for sure. Earring rebounds it. Alley-oop and the dunk by Fusic. One thing is for sure, they are going to leave this game with a lot of highlight reel plays. They have had plenty. Well, the door's still open here for Slovakia if they can get some more stops, but they've got to score. Earring and Brodzianski has cooled off a little bit. So timeout on the floor.
Rekli smo da odigra se, da se, alo, ušao si da isečemo da on je dobijelo. Znači, ti uzimaš ovog sa repom ti nastavljamo ovoj jedinicu, a ti na ovoga da se prilepi za njega. Gurne li se lopta dole, ovde ovo, odmah u zonu da stanemo, ok? I da se izrotiramo, da ga guramo ovde, da se izrotiramo tu. Ruke podignite. Oni će i dalje njega da traže. Ajde.
Da igramo napad, baš
napad. Najbolji.
That was one of the highlight reel plays we're talking about. Earring to Fusic, and even the home fans will appreciate that. That's one thing about this Serbian crowd. They recognize and applaud good play. I'm sure they'll give the Slovakian team a good ovation after the game. Unless, of course, they were to come back and win. Then they'd be upset. Good defense by Krajcevic. Fusic keeps the hands up, and that has got to be frustrating for Slovakia that Ristic could get in right at the end of the shot clock and score. Čigadić really getting after Čigadić. Now Earring. 3.3 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, yeah, I think Čigadić, Kuridzic might have been right. That might have appeared to maybe have gone off of Earring, and the basketball gods have the final say anyway. They get it back. Oh, nice pass and finished by Avramovic. And the problem is for Slovakia is that Serbia, they've had the lead and they've been able to shave 4-6 points off that lead. But, you know, now they've got their biggest lead of the game, 13. And it's just awfully difficult to come back against this team. Malovec falls down, gets up. Nice passing on the perimeter. Avramovic, though, misses. Trifunovic gets it, and he throws it off the back of the cup as well. And alley-oop. Well, Fusic turned it into an alley-oop. I don't know if he felt like he was closer to the rim, or maybe he should have thrown it off the backboard. He could have just come down with it and gone up strong. Petraš comes back into the game for Fusic. 4:59 to go. Serbia wanting to finish with a flourish. And Brodzianski called for the foul, the reach. Ristic. So Slovakia, seems like when they're hitting their shots and they're coming back, Serbia are making theirs as well. And just here is Krajcevic hitting a 3 to cut it back to a 10-point game. Now let's watch and see if Serbia then go down and score, because when Slovakia don't score, it seems like Serbia don't score. Jurisic, Avramovic, Jagadic, nope, Jagadic, Kurica, and again Earring. 4 minutes remaining. It's getting close to now or never time for Slovakia. Jagadic, Kurica playing some hard defense down there on Brodzianski. And not a turnover they could afford to make. And nice handoff to Avramovic. Jurisic has been so good tonight. He does not look like a teenager. And Jagadic, Kurica commits the foul. Brodzianski goes over to the referee to, I suppose, complain about the defense. But it's a 12-point lead and another timeout.
Všetci s rukami. Teraz v útoku, prosím vás. 5, 4, 2, 5, go, okay? A vybierať. Dáme.
Avramovic is playing a lot of minutes tonight. More than 22. Seems like he's been out there for longer than that. Krajcevic guarded, couldn't get it off. Abrams, nice handoff to Petrash. Oh, and Petrash misses the shot. That's when you want to dunk it. Avramovic gets it out. Jurisic. And they get after the basketball. And Jagadic, Kurica gets it out to Trifunovic. And here's the applause. And Ristic blocked from behind. Krajcevic again. Guarded closely, and the defense from Serbia picking up. I think Petrash is going to come back out, and Fusek is going to come back in because he's missed the layup, and now he's turned it over. Vramovic takes it up to a 14-point lead. Good catch by Krajcevic, good pass. Now he gets the rebound. Brodzianski fouled by Jagodic. Kurica, and again, Brodzianski's taking exception by the way that he is committing his fouls. Watch this again. And surely you think that would be an unsportsmanlike. So they're going to look at it. That'll be my bet. Well, it doesn't look quite as obvious that from that angle, but everybody was for Slovakia was certainly motioning for an unsportsmanlike or appealing for one. From that angle, it looks definitely like one. Meanwhile, Latvia leading by 12 points late in the third quarter at Belgium, who playing without Sam van Rossum and Ismail Bako. So the unsportsmanlike has been called, so 2 free throws and possession. So Brodzianski, who hasn't been quite pouring in the points as late here in the fourth quarter, but he has 21 points. And he makes both, so he's got 23 points. So the game drawing to a conclusion here with a 12-point difference. And Serbia about to claim their second win in the European qualifiers, having fallen to Belgium, but beaten Latvia. They edged Latvia here in Belgrade, in this very hall, 101 to 100, and then they lost to Belgium 73-69. And there is the follow, and the foul is called as well. So persistence pays off. And that's why you want to dunk it. You can take the punishment, and then you get a chance to go to the line as well. So three-point play isn't there for him, and Jurisic chases down the rebound. So final 50 seconds playing out before us here in the Alexander Nikolic Hall. Serbia. They've not had it their own way, all their own way, but they have been relatively comfortable. I guess Slovakia got it down to 6 points a couple of times. Jurisic is just looking like a very special talent. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be fun watching him play for many years. Here's Jurcic with a little runner. And then the tap. Ristic. And that's how it's going to finish. Oh! You cannot be serious. For the second time in a row at the end of the quarter, the shot goes in just after the final buzzer. Oh, gosh. Crazy. Crazy scenes. Woo! Love it. 75-63, Serbia win it over Slovakia. Well, the game played in a good, fiery, competitive spirit. A lot of basketball skills, talent on display here in the Alexander Nikolic Hall. And I'll tell you what, if you ask me, I say Slovakian basketball is moving in the right direction. You know, maybe it's a case of numbers for them more than anything, because they've definitely got talent and they're playing the beautiful game. It was something else. And you can hear the applause for both teams. Slovakia says thank you as you look at these final stats to the crowd. Very, very good sportsmanship from Slovakia tonight. Very impressed. And they played hard. Brodzianski had 23, Earring 14, Fusic 7, Avramovic 14 to lead the way in the end for Serbia. Hey, why don't we have a look at some of the best plays from the second half? So speaking of Avramovic, he was blocked there by Fusic. And you certainly can't take issue with this man's effort all night long. Jagadic, Kurijic. And then we saw the unexpected slam from Earring. And Krajcevic getting fouled while making the three-point shot. Went to the line and had the four-point play. But then Trifunovic answered with this three. Earring sailed in. And Kaprovica basically said, I've had enough. Threw it down. Jurcic, very impressive coming off the bench. Speaking of Jurcic, he had 7 points, 4 rebounds, an assist, and 3 steals. And almost 20 minutes. Krajcevic again hitting that three-point shot. He finished with 7 points. He was 2 of 8 from deep. And that was an impressive follow from Fusic. Feels like Fusic had more than 7 points, but he did have his 10 rebounds and 3 blocks. So great game tonight. Won by Serbia 75-63. They improved to 2-1 in the group. Slovakia dropped to 0-3 here at the Alexander Nikolic Hall. And that's right, folks. These two teams are going to get it on again on Monday, and that will be in Slovakia. So that'll be one that you'd want to watch if you're looking for a good, entertaining game. And meanwhile, Belgium trying to hang in there with Latvia. They're trailing by 11 points, but here are the standings since that game is still live. Serbia go top, 2-1. Belgium currently 2-0, but in danger of dropping to 2-1. And Latvia in possibly good position to go to 2-1. So we could have 3 2-1 teams and an 0-3 Slovakia by the end of the night. So Svetislav Pešić and Serbia hosted Slovakia, looking to get on top of the group, and they have done just that, at least for the night. They win 75-63 in the European qualifiers.
Yeah.